Hey everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to everyone. I hope everyone is having a great Monday today. I'm just sitting here relaxing, y'all, taking it easy. That's it. I just said I come to y'all with a premiere this morning because I decided not to go live. I was like a little bit in my feelings this morning, so I decided not to come live. I just decided to do a premiere and drop a premiere for you ladies today. And just see how everyone doing. How's everyone weekend? I hope everyone had a blessed weekend. I just relaxed all day yesterday, took it easy. Cooked my Sunday dinner, took me a shower, and just relaxed all day yesterday. That's what I did. If y'all hear the cars going past, it's just I'm in my living room, just relaxing. So I just want to see what everybody was up to today. Hope everybody's having a blessed Monday. Because I am just chilling. And I wanted to know, did anybody find that daggone pastor for me? Because I'm looking for that pastor. Did anybody find that pastor for me? I'm looking for him. I need to have a conversation with him. Did anybody find him? Did anybody find that dog pastor? Because I need to talk to him. I need to know what's going on. I need to know, what was he doing this for money? I mean, he wanted a seed. He wanted everybody to send him $20 seed. I just need to know. That's all I needed to know. Yeah, so if anybody find me, y'all let me know. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But baby, I don't know what's going on. I see John L went to church Sunday, y'all. Baby, he went to church Sunday, baby. And that was a good thing. There's nothing wrong with sitting in the Lord's house. There's nothing wrong with praising the Lord. But when you go into God's house, you make sure you're there for a good reason. Because see, some people wait until things get rough and hard for them out here in the world, until they see they're about ready to take a downfall, and then they want to, go into the Lord's house. If you're gonna believe in God at all times, when you up and when you're down. Don't only get down and then you always want to turn to God. That's not a good thing. Always believe in God, whether you're doing good and whether you're doing bad or whether you're doing fair. Always believe in God, because I believe in God every day. Okay, I don't wait until I hit my lowest and then excuse me, and then I want to say, oh my God, I want to start to praying, I want to start to going to church. No, 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 no. That's not the way it goes. But he was in the Lord's house, and that was a good thing. I seen him posted on his Facebook and stuff, and the comments was mean, honey. Some of them was okay, and some of them was mean, baby. Baby, they told him you are evil. They told him he was a devil. They told him you only going in the Lord's house now. Cause you ain't with Bree no more and all this stuff. Well, and that could be true. But let me just say this. Um, Maybe he needs healing. Maybe he know he did wrong. When it came to a lot of things dealing with Briana. So maybe he did know he did a lot of things, and maybe he needs to, ask God to repent. Now I hope that's what he's doing. I hope he's not playing with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the comments was very disturbing, but some of the comments people was really telling him how they really felt. You know what I'm saying? And then I was reading his post when he was like, people does make mistakes and people do get in relationships and the relationship was not for them. Um, he was saying some valuable stuff in his post. He really was. So what I was getting from his post, it was a long post. Lord have mercy. I just scanned through, honey. I couldn't even read it all. It was just so long. But maybe, he felt like he did get in a bad relationship and he felt like this relationship was not for him. He know he did bad things in that relationship also, meaning with the things he was saying, he was doing, and things in that nature. So maybe he is asking God for his forgiveness. I'm not gonna take that away from him. Maybe he is. Um, and he also, have stated and still stating that he cannot change a broken woman. He know Briana was a broken woman. She still is a broken woman. She's always going to be a broken woman until she decides to get the help that she really needs. And maybe he just didn't want to be a part of that broken woman anymore. He knew that he couldn't do anything. It's going to take God to get Brianna the help that she really, really needs. You know, and it's and like I said before, many a times, people, they get in bad relationships, and things started hitting rock bottom for them, and then they want to start to praying to God, and they want to turn around and turn to pastors and all that stuff. And some of these pastors don't even know what they be talking about, and God forgive me, because I ain't saying all of them, but I'm saying half of them. They don't even know what they be talking about, okay? Because you don't even really know these people. Haven't even studied these people, okay? Only thing I think a pastor should do, in my opinion, just pray, but don't go beyond, because you really don't know what this person done done and what they are still doing to other people. You know what I'm saying? Sit down and maybe have counseling with them and ask them, what's really going on in their life, and maybe you can come to a clear decision of what's really taking place in their life right now, what really has been taking place in their life, and things that they need to work on and things in that nature, before you sit down and really take somebody's side. Because as a pastor, you should be a counselor also. You know what I'm saying? So that's, like basically, that's basically what I'm saying. But like I said, it is good if he's going to church, and maybe Brianna need to go to church. But go to church, and just don't go because you fell down the hill again. Because it seems to me every time you are in a bad relationship and the relationship is over, that's when you go to church. That's when you start seeking God, because you did this with LaTruth. Now you're doing this with Janelle. Now you probably did this with the first baby father too. I don't know, because I'm quite sure I wasn't following your baby father's story back then when y'all broke up, and probably a lot of proper content creators was not following, the breakup with her and the baby father. But she did do a live on it, and said the mean things that he did do to her. But again, everybody, when it's more than 3 people, and that's even in a friendship, okay? When it's more than 3 people saying the same thing about one person, I feel, in my opinion, it's that person. It's something wrong within yourself. Okay. Now I say it again. One thing about me, I don't mind being wrong, because I'm not perfect. Okay. I'm not perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. We all make mistakes. Okay. We are still making mistakes. God is still working on me when it comes to certain things. But one thing and 2 things are certain: I'm not stupid. I know a person when they're not right for me. I know a snake when I see one. Okay. I know these things. So, you have to know these things. And I always say, because you feel like you dislike a person and you don't want to maybe be with the person no more, you don't want to talk to the person no more, you don't ever have to hate the person. Don't ever do that. And I know, again, sometimes, y'all, people will make you feel that way, that you be like, oh, I hate them. Sometimes people will make you feel that way, because I have felt that way before. But I don't want to feel that way, because when you feel that way, it's like you giving these people that, now that you starting to hate, you giving them power and you giving them control over your daily life, how you feeling and how you thinking. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then hate turns into bitter. So when you start to hating somebody and it turns into bitter, you're going to constantly go after them every day, every day, every day. You're never going to see good in that person. Even if that person have some good in them, you're not going to see good in that person, because you done built in your heart to hate that person. Because sometimes, some people, they just ain't got good in them. I ain't even gonna lie. Some people just ain't got good in them. I just got to be honest. And then some people, they do have good in them. You understand what I'm saying? But at this point, me speaking from perspective of my own, what I have observed from day one, with her and LaTruth, I just don't see good in Briana. And I just got to be real. And this is not no hate thing or anything, because I don't hate anyone. That's one thing I will say. And I will stand on that. I don't hate no one. I dislike her ways. Okay. I don't like how she talks. I don't like how she speaks. I don't like the things that she do. I don't like the things that she have been doing. I really, it's just a lot of things I don't like about her. But that don't say I hate her because I'm under no circumstances. I don't. I really, really don't. I always say she have beautiful children. Um, do I think she can do better in a lot of her areas and things that she do? Yes. Okay. She have a lot of childhood trauma that needs to be fixed. Okay, immediately. Okay. If it doesn't be fixed, she's gonna take this on. That's a car going past, y'all. I'm in the living room. Um, I feel like she's going to take this thing into another relationship. And from what I'm gathering, I feel now, I don't know how y'all feel and how y'all look at it, but I feel right now that she's looking for another relationship right now. That's what I feel. And I may be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I feel right now she's looking for another relationship right now as we speak. Okay? And that relationship is going to turn out just like the first one, the second one, and the third one. Okay? They never going to turn out good because she thinks she doesn't need no help. And she does. She needs to take all of her children and herself and work on herself and go to counseling. She don't need no man, no male friend, no nothing. She needs to close her entire life off with men at this point. And when I say men, I mean men as trying to get in a relationship. Now, if you're going to have men to give you great advice, that's cool. But if they do give you great advice, they need to call you out on everything they seen in you that they feel you was wrong at. Whether she can stand to hear it or not. And she can stand to accept the pain or not. This is what she needs to hear. Okay? Because if you notice, now she have not really turned to too many women now, since her and Jonelle broke up. She's turned to all men. Okay? Because maybe she know now a lot of women may give it to her uncut and unraw, and she does not want that. Because people like her, they don't like to hear the truth. They don't like that. That upsets them. Okay? And that's a problem with Briana. Briana don't like to hear the truth. If she feel like you telling her the truth about anything, she's going to block you. She's going to come on her platform and curse you out. Or she's going to post your picture, call you an old lady, things in that nature. Those are things that she's going to do if she feels that, you giving her good advice and she doesn't like that. Now, I'm not going to say a lot of women didn't come in her comments and say things mean to her, because they probably did. They probably did, but she got to understand why. Because she was putting on her platform that an innocent man abused her. So that's why she was getting so much backlash, from what she was putting up and how she was going on these people channels and going on news stations and things in that nature. So she was getting a lot of backlash from it, and it just is what it is. I mean, sometimes as people, we're going to get backlashes that we don't like. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have to uphold ourselves the best of our ability. You know what I'm saying? So we won't get a lot of backlashes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all all the time, I uphold myself on my platform. I don't get in BS. Y'all know I stay out of that. I don't get involved in that. I never did. I never will. I stay on my own platform. I do my own thing. I get off and I get back to my real life. You know what I'm saying? That's it, and that's all. But I'm gonna be doing other stories and stuff, and I hope my real supporters still stay with me, and you know what I'm saying, when I do other stories and stuff, don't just back off, because sometimes I may come on and don't talk about Briana. If you're gonna be there, support me, please support me in anything that I do. So I'm saying this for my real supporters and stuff. Just always try to be there and support me for anything that I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't bring negative to my platform. I always try to bring, positive things, but I always have my opinion about how I feel about things. And yeah, do I wish Brianna nothing but the best? I wish her nothing but the best, but she has to do better. She has to do better. And her people need to tell her this, to keep going after the content creators and going after supporters. Tell her to do better. Tell her to do better. If people was really loving her like they say they love her and stand behind her, they will tell her these things. Because anybody that I love, I'm going to tell them, listen, this can be better if you do this. This can be better if you don't say this. And I think what it is too, I think a lot of people want Robert to come out and say, oh yeah, I did this to Brianna. I put my hands on her. I did this. But why should he come out and say these things if he know in his heart that he never put his hands on her, like blocking her eye, beating in the head, punching her in the face, beating her in the back, throwing her all around? No, I wouldn't come out there and ever give them what they want either if I know I didn't do that. I'm not gonna come out here and give you what you want to make you feel happy. And I know I never did nothing like that to you. Now, when I say, was they verbally abusive to each other? Yes, I'm gonna stand on that. Yes, I do believe that. But when I say into physical confrontation with the things I just said, I don't believe that. I really don't. And Robert made a good point the other day. He did a video and said, women, stop bringing your relationships to social media. I definitely agree with Robert. Stop it, because it makes you look like the fool at the end. Because if you keep doing this with 3, 4, 5, and 6 men, and you keep coming to social media where every time you break up with every man, and I'm just talking in general now, y'all, this makes you look bad as a woman. It does. It really makes you look bad as a woman. I mean, because people gonna start to saying, well, God, why every time she get in a relationship, it's always going sour. It's nothing going good with the relationship that she ever gets in. And that's for any woman, including Brianna. I mean, sometimes it is best to keep things off of social media. But I see now social media is a big thing when everybody's bringing their relationship to social media. And it's just crazy. It is really crazy, y'all. It's actually crazy. I'm telling you, it's just no good. Me personally, I would never do anything like that. And then maybe Brianna need to find her a man that's not so invested in social media. And that's another thing for her. You know what I'm saying? She maybe she need to find her a man with an 8 to 5 job that don't do social media. I don't know. I'm just saying. Because it seems like every time she finds a man, they got a social media platform. She gets in a relationship with him, and then when the relationship it doesn't work, she out him on social media. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I has to say, and I has to be honest with it. It is Brianna. It's Brianna. Brianna is the problem. Is she going to work on this problem? I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like this needs to be worked on. I feel like her father, her, and take all those children, and it needs to go to counseling. This needs to go to counseling. Okay? Her father included, because he played a big part of her life. Okay? He is a big part of some of her nasty, negative behavior. Okay? You played a part, and I believe that you played a part in a lot of things that went on in her marriage. I feel like you was there too much. As a father, you shouldn't have been in a household like that. You should have played your position as a father and stayed at your own house. If your daughter needed you, then you be there. But you was there too much. Okay? So I feel a lot of things he did too. And maybe he may be realizing it now. I don't know. I don't know. Okay? But it's just it's just a sad situation, y'all. It is. It is. Stop coming on social media acting like you're happy, because you're not happy at the end of the day, Brianna. You're not happy. Okay? You're definitely not. You're just trying to fake it until you make it. That's it. That's it. And I know that pastor that you was on his live or he was on your live, whichever one. I know he followed this story between you and Robert breakup. I know he followed this story. I know he did. Without a shadow of a doubt, I know this man followed this story. And I know this pastor is not saying everything that you did was okay and everything Robert did was not okay. Okay? So that's why I said I need to find this pastor. Pastor, where you at? I need to talk to you. And we ain't gonna talk about God on my platform because you know what? God is not in the mix of this mess. Okay, I will come to you and talk to you hood. Okay, we gonna have a hood conversation about this, a regular old conversation. We gonna get ghetto and hood with this. Okay, because we're not gonna bring God in this mess. Okay, Briana sat there and said, well, you said that we're here today for healing hearts because we want to heal Briana's heart. But you not the one can do that. Maybe let me just right now, yes, Briana does need God in her life because God does heal hearts. Okay, so let me just take that back. But you're not the one right now, I'm going to say, can do that. Briana needs God first, and then she needs counseling. Those two people is the only one can heal Briana at this point. Briana is broken beyond recognition. She is broken completely. She's broken. I don't care who try to spin the narrative and say she's not. The girl is broken. Even 20 Mills have said that. Okay? He was also a victim. Okay? But he definitely said he glad he backed out and left when he left. He definitely said that. Okay? He definitely said that. So, I mean, I hope she get the help that she need. When she gonna get it, I don't know. But what I will say, she need the help right now, immediately. Please, I would say, do not get in another relationship. Please do not get in another relationship. You're not ready for another relationship at all right now. Okay, if you got a little female friend, maybe one or two, and you're cool with them, I think you just need to be cool with them. You don't need no extra women coming in your life because the women that you have coming into your life, right? I'm not gonna say all, but maybe 90% of them, they're not giving you the right advice. Okay, they're not. I don't know if they're afraid of you. I don't know if they're afraid to lose a friendship with you. I just don't know what it is. But they're not giving you good advice. Okay. Now, if you're gonna fight for someone and give them good advice and good encouragement. Don't fight for someone and stick up for them and know they are wrong and doing wrong and did wrong and saying wrong and said things wrong, but you want to fight for them in a malicious way, right? But not fight for them, right? To make them do right. Okay. Because I'm not gonna sit here and fight for anyone, right? That I know that you are being malicious. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. That's not my character. I ain't going to do it. Well, if other people want to do it, they can do it. You know, because you got to understand one thing. You know, dealing with these demonic and evil people, it can stop your blessings. It can stop your blessings. And I'm not going to have somebody stop the little blessings that I do get. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to do that. So you just got to be very careful, y'all. You got to be very careful about the things that you do and the things that you say. You know, please just be careful with it because, I mean, it is crazy. So, you know, and God sets high and he look low. He sets high and he look low at all things. And God not pleased at a lot of this stuff that's going on, you know, throughout these social media streets. God is not pleased with a lot of this stuff, you know. And then they always say, oh, that's a street cleaner, y'all, making all that noise. Go away. So, you know, they said that, you know, see, I don't bash Briana. I say how I feel about her, right, y'all? And that's it. And I stand on what I say. You know what I'm saying? I don't come out here and bash her. You know what I'm saying? But and people, let me say this before I end this. A lot of people don't understand the difference of bashing someone and speaking your opinion. Okay? Speaking your opinion about how someone did you or what someone said about you, that's not bashing someone. Bashing someone is you come out and just bash them every day, saying mean, nasty things about them, talking down on their kids, and cursing them out and talking, y'all know what I mean. Okay. So when I say things how I feel and what I see. Okay. Because can nobody ever tell me I bash her. And if you do, that's your opinion. And you entitled to your opinion. Okay. Just like I can pick up the phone right now and talk to somebody and tell them how I feel about a person. That's not bashing them. I'm just saying I don't like what she said. I don't like what she did. I don't like what he did. I don't like what he said. Okay, he made me feel this way. She made me feel this way. That's not bashing no one. That's not dogging someone out. That's speaking how you feel. So a lot of these grown people need to understand the difference of saying how you feel because you have feelings and bashing someone. It's two different things. And a lot of people don't understand that, but they need to know the difference because I know the difference. I definitely know the difference. Okay? So I don't know. Everybody just got their own opinion and how they feel about things and how they view things, but it is what it is. So, y'all, I hope y'all have a good day. Be blessed and finish doing what y'all got to do on this blessed Monday morning. Well, evening, because it's after 12 o'clock here. So, y'all stay prayed up. Y'all be blessed out here in these YouTube streets. Um, and I love everybody that love me. You love me, I love you back. I love you, love you, love you, love you. So, everybody have a blessed day, and I'm going to end this live, and I will see y'all on tomorrow. Peace and love. Okay, let's see. Uh, restart. Restart.